It's Mr. Evilcheese, and this is my review of the Walking Dead Comic Series Dwight action figure. This is from Series 3 of the comic figures, and it's made by McFarlane Toys. And here's the others you can get. Oh boy. And there he is in your package. Now let's open him up. Okay, there he is. And, well, first off, like most Walking Dead figures when they first come out, I am a little bit disappointed because, I mean, I was expecting it to not look as good, but still, it's just still disappointing when you see the final product. And, yeah, like the sculpt on the picture and everything was just awesome. The paint job, I mean, look, he just looks like he's got, like, just looks like realistic dirt all over his arm and cuts and slashes, and then you get the picture and it just looks like there was brown smudge on him, like he just spilled oil on him. And the sculpt on him looks really awesome on the face, but then it's not so great on the toy. It's lost something. It's still cool, it's just you look at those pictures for so long and then you get the final thing and it's like it doesn't look as awesome. But well, there ain't much you can do about that, I guess. But still, he's a decent figure. I'm also a little annoyed that it's difficult to get his crossbow in his hand. And I'll point out that it is a different crossbow than Daryl's. See, there's Daryl's old crossbow and there's his new one, so it's not the same one. Might as well show you him next to Daryl, because everybody probably wants to see that. Oh my! And Daryl's a little taller. And I also want to point out that the articulation is not as good as Daryl's articulation. I mean, his legs can go all the way out with ease, but his, not so easy. They can go forward, but not very far, because they're hindered by this, I don't know, that pants thing right there. They just don't go very far forward. So it's not what I would call as awesome as Daryl's articulation, and that looks funny, but that's alright. Oh, another thing, it's hard to get the crossbow in his hand. It's difficult to get it in that hand, and while I was doing it, this popped off, and I'm not sure if it's supposed to come off, but it pops back on. But even if you take that off, it makes it a little easier to get it in his hand, but still his arm doesn't want to turn enough to hold it right. Like, it's difficult to get his hands in the right position. Let's see if that works. That might be half decent. Oh, it fell out of his hand again. Ah! Okay. So this Daryl, like, it's easy to get the thing in his hand, get his crossbow in his hand. It's easy to pose him in a believable position. This one is difficult. And, still now you can see who would win in a fight. Well, you decide yourself, I guess. It just seems like he's a little small. I don't know. I didn't think he was supposed to be a little guy. But I don't know, maybe the comic series are a little smaller, I don't know. He also comes with this gun. It's basically the same gun that came with several of the other characters. Although it looks like it has a different strap on it. So that's different. And he also comes with this handgun, which is cool. And there's this little hook on the back of his pants, which I guess is to hang his crossbow from. But it doesn't seem to want to do it very well. And that one kind of does it. But see, look, it doesn't want to go all the way down on. What the hell? So, I don't know. See, it looks like it's on, but it's not. It's just sitting up on the top of that. It's like ready to fall off. So, it just looks kind of funny to me. So this character is kind of interesting in the comics. You know, I like him, but I also don't. Just seems like a very shady person. The scar that he has, that he received from Negan, and use of his crossbow, and I don't know, he's just an interesting character. And here he is next to Negan, in case you wanted to see that. Hey, buddy. Now, the paint job, like I said, I'm a little annoyed with it, and the slime on his chest, and the bandages and blood on him doesn't look as cool as it does in the picture. Like, I know it always is that way, but I mean, it just seems like really significantly different. And the little tattoo's nice. His wound's nice, his scar, whatever. It's pretty cool. I like that. I do like all the bandages. It's like, what does this guy do? He's always cutting himself or something. But yeah, the articulation is a little disappointing. Like, you really have to push that up to get his leg out into almost a sitting position. It almost feels like you're gonna break his leg off, so I don't know. This vest, I suppose you can probably remove this vest, but it doesn't look very painted under there, so it might look weird. I think this figure's alright. I think it's worth buying if you're a fan of the comics, but oh, it's annoying. It's hard to hold his crossbow. The paint's sloppy. The sculpt is just not as nice as the previews were. And the articulation isn't as good as Daryl's articulation. Because everybody's like, oh, he's got Daryl's articulation. Well, not really. He almost does, but But yeah, I like him. I just, it's just so frustrating when them figures look so awesome in the pictures. Like, I can't wait to get that. I can't wait. And then, but yeah, I still like it. It's cool. I'm glad I got a Dwight. Maybe I could touch up this paint. Hey, stop talking for me. Maybe I can touch up this paint, but I probably never will. So, this is Mr. Evilcheese. Thanks for watching. I'm going to review the other figures soon. And, thanks for watching. Goodbye. Yeah. So you're the famous Daryl. Well, I'm a better crossbow dude than you. No, I can't quite hold on to my weapon here. Hold on a sec. Oh, fell apart. Hold on, Daryl. Hold on. I'm gonna get this in my hand in a second here. Hold on. Seriously, this is I'm the best, but I just have a little trouble holding on. Okay, here, let me stop the camera so I can get this in my hand, okay? Okay, how about this? How about I hold it with this hand, and the other hand I'll just put in front of it and make it look like I'm holding it, okay? Now, let's have a little duel. Now, I'll wait for you to put your crossbow up, because it'll probably gonna take you a long time too, huh? Well, that didn't really take very long, but, okay. So, what do we do now? Okay. Oh, I can't really pull the trigger though, because I can't get my hand on there. So how about I make a pew sound like it fired, and then you die. Okay, just pretend you died. Okay, 1, 2, 3.